Yep, here we go. Here we go. The morning after. Block! Block! Listen, already, the IBF has ordered Beterbiev to fight a mandatory. They're going to strip him. The IBF, you guys are so good at that, bro. We cannot have a reigning undisputed champion. They did it with Usyk, right? Terrence Bud Crawford. Now they're doing it with Beterbiev. As soon as she becomes undisputed, here comes the IBF, right? And the thing is, they're going to strip him because, number one, Bivol has already requested for an immediate rematch. Turki Al-Sheikh said immediately after the fight, we're going to put together the rematch. So the rematch won't be for undisputed because here comes the IBF. I'm telling you, Turki Al-Sheikh. Turki, please, can you buy out these sanctioning bodies and just have one belt, the undisputed belt, just the championship belt, all right? Because this whole undisputed thing and who's the champion, I mean, they're just, these sanctioning bodies are going to make sure the belts are just spread all over the place. I think it's time for a new system. Right now, Gervonta Tank Davis. Listen, I'm one who really think Gervonta Tank Davis is a great fighter. All BS aside, I think he's a great fighter. I think he's one of those rare type of fighters who can go up in weight and fight at 140. I even think he can fight at 147. And my reasons are this. Number one, remember when they said that he walk around at 160? This is Team Tank.
139 and 3/4 pounds. 139 and 3/4 pounds for Tank Davis.
He ain't gonna never want to fight at 135 again. He will, but I'm saying that's so big. This is walk around weight. No, walk around. Well, he get up big, but like, he ain't gonna never want to fight at 135 again. He will, but I'm saying that's so big. This is walk around weight. No, walk around. Well, he get up big, but like, this is walk around weight. No, walk around. Well, he get up big.
2, Gervonta Tank Davis said himself he'll fight Ryan Garcia again. We may do it again, and we can do it at 140.
Beat his ass. We probably fight again, right?
That'll be a major fight.
Yeah. I'll fight him at 40.
So even Tank is saying it, and Tank fanboys are angry at our community for thinking that Gervonta Tank Davis is great enough to move up to 140. They just think he's really too small. And I'm starting to be convinced. But the thing is, I thought, I don't think he walks around at 170 and stuff like that. A lot of Tank Davis fans believe that if he goes up to 140, Devin Haney's going to be too big, going to Hulk smash him because he comes in 160 plus pounds. Ryan Garcia definitely too big for him. He's just going to Hulk smash him again. But my thing is, I think Gervonta is like the Manny Pacquiao's, like the Floyd Mayweathers. I think he's that skillful, but on top of that, he's a powerful puncher. I mean, we saw that he's punching harder than heavyweights, and I'm talking about AJ, and I'm talking about Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Check this out.
The world champion.
Oh!
Beat him.
Do you, West? What do we got?
Come on, man.
How many?
It's rigged.
See, when I did it, I calculated a whopping 927. That was only with my left hand.
Oh, squad!
Oh.
930.
Done that before.
Nice.
And Gervonta Tank Davis even knocked out a heavyweight years ago in sparring. Check this out.
I don't think anybody can take his power. He knocked out heavyweights.
I was there.
Tell me the story. What happened?
Tank, what's the one boy name?
No, don't say a name. I don't want to embarrass anyone.
Oh, no, you're right.
But tell people what happened.
Man, I was about to spar. Before I was about to spar Tank, he was sparring this big boy.
A heavyweight
Boy. And Tank hit that nigga. He hit him so hard that he was on the top of the rope just like this. I'm like, I thought he died. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought he died. I thought he died. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought he died.
Tank, is that true? You almost killed a heavyweight in the ring?
Should be happening.
Because he asked me, how does a 135 pounder take your power? I said, I don't think anybody takes the power.
Just not get in there with me.
So I think his power just translates. I think as long as he's fighting people that's like 135, people gonna beat the hell out of him, just like Sugar Shane Mosley was doing, just like what Roberto Duran was doing. They just got the power to move up. I know Gervonta Tank Davis fans don't think that he punched hard enough, and I know that they're really saying that he's too small. But I just think that with his IQ and his skill and his punching power, he can campaign at 140. Because that's what the great ones do. And Manny Pacquiao, right, when he was fighting, he never really weighed in at 147. And he was fighting these guys like Keith Thurman and Ugas without rehydration clauses and stuff. I mean, even when he was fighting at a catchweight against Cotto and Margarito at 150, it wasn't a catchweight and a rehydration clause. It was just a catchweight. And he fought Floyd Mayweather, who was extremely talented, skillful, and campaigned at 147. Hell, even Floyd Mayweather never really weighed in at 147. I mean, I don't think he was a natural welterweight himself, and especially when he was fighting guys at 154 multiple times, right? The Cottos, the De La Hoyas, he barely broke 150, but his skills translated. Even when he fought Canelo Alvarez at that catchweight, it wasn't a catchweight plus the rehydration clause. That's because he knew his skill set translate, right? And that's what I think about Gervonta. I think too highly of him, I think. I see him as a guy who his skills level is so good, his IQ is so good, but his power, unlike Floyd, he'll knock your lights out. I think that and knocking out heavyweights, I think that his power translates, but the Tank fans are really convincing me now. A lot of you guys voted on my YouTube. I mean, right now it's only been like an hour, and look how many of you guys have voted. Over 2.5 thousand. 80% of you say that Tank isn't too small. Even on Twitter now, you got almost 1,000 people voting, and most of them think that Tank isn't too small. But most Gervonta Tank Davis fanboys, it seems that Gervonta is just too little to move up to 140, and they just think those guys are just too strong for him and too big for him. And I'm starting to be convinced. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. ShowBizz for dope. I'm out.